it a little bit.
What?
Hi, my name is Tim Brooks. I'm the Downtown Bethlehem Association Manager, and welcome to tonight's presentation of the live Advent calendar. Just like a children's Advent calendar that you buy for your child, we do it live here in the city of Bethlehem. So each night from December 1st through the 23rd, we gather around, and one of our members from our business association hosts each night, and they have a little treat for us. And just like the truck, and the truck tonight, that's an added bonus, no charge. So just like the child's Advent calendar, we have a little bit of a treat for you and a little bit of entertainment. So this is provided by the Downtown Bethlehem Association. We do it every year. This is our 11th year, and one of our very special things that we do to try to make the holidays and Christmas time a little nicer in our historic district. So without any further ado, I'm going to ask for some assistance to knock on the door, and it looks like you guys are the winners. How about you want to come up and help me bang on the door? All right. If you need to, step up on there. Reach, and knock. Just get it all. Hold it, and hold out, and push it 3 times. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, hustle out of the way.
Artsy Diva Boutique, and tonight I'm going to treat you to something very special. I am going to tell you the night before Christmas rendition, but the Artsy Diva version. Alright, so listen up. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the land, the artisans were scurrying to build things by hand. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that the Artsy Diva soon would be there. Artists were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of brushes and paints danced in their heads. And Moondoggie and I, donning our berets, had just settled in our studio for a long winter's getaway. When out on the roof there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the beaded curtains and threw up the sash. The moon reflected psychedelic colors on the new fallen snow, gave the luster of gold leaf to the objects below. And what to my wondering eyes should appear but a large VW bus pulled by 8 bejeweled reindeer. With a little bohemian artist so lively and quick, I knew in a moment she was Santa's sidekick. More rapid than brushstrokes, she called them by name. Now Saffron, now Breezy, now Harmony, now Willow, now Flower, now Jewel, now Zoe, now Echo. To the top of the studio, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, all. As long hair flies when the wild hippies dance. When they met with an obstacle, they leapt and they pranced. So up to the studio top they swiftly flew, pulling the VW bus full of crafts and the Diva too. And then in a twinkling I heard in the roof the prancing of pawing of jewel-studded hoofs. As I drew in my head and I was turning around, through the studio door she came with a bound. She was dressed in tie-dye from her head to her toes, and her clothes were all covered in rhinestones and bows. A bundle of handcrafts she had flung on her back, as she looked like a hippie opening her sack. Her eyes, how they shined, her dimples so deep, her nose like a button so pretty and sweet. Her tiny little mouth was drawn up in a bow, in a smile. I'm sorry, whoa, I went back to the original. Her tiny little mouth was drawn up in a smile, and her hair had the luster of a mosaic tile. The stem of a glass pipe she held tight in her teeth, and the smoke it encircled her head like a flowered wreath. She had long hair and lots of bracelets she wore that jingled and jangled, a sound you could not ignore. She wore a long skirt that was merry and bright, bells on her ankles and sandals that fit just right. And I laughed when I saw her in spite of myself. A wink of her eye and a nod of her head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. She spoke not a word, but went straight to her work, filling all the stockings with a cute little smirk. When she was finished, she danced to the door and she let herself out so she could go do more. She danced to the bus until her team gave a whistle, and away they carried her faster than a guided missile. But I heard her exclaim as they drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all you artsy divas, and to all a good night." Peace. Woo!